What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here and we are live and we are back for episode 6. This is the steamiest podcast on the internet. I'm one of your hosts, Deontay Solomon, and on my left I have
Jose Hernandez,
and on my right I have
William Lee,
and this is the RiceBowls PODCAST.
Damn, okay, DJ.
What's going on?
It gets better every week.
Every week I get better. Guys, let's you know why we're here. Let's address it first and just say and send our condolences to all the families and say our rest in peace to the families that lost their children in the tragic shooting of Oxford High School.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Very tragic incident that happened this week.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and give them a moment of silence. They deserve it, you know. Crazy.
It is.
Crazy. And I think what hits the hardest is that it's so close to home.
Yeah.
We all live in Michigan, and we're not too far from Oxford. 30-minute drive.
I mean, it's sad too, but
Crazy.
It happened to us too.
Not
the same, incident.
We'll get into it later.
When I heard about it, I didn't even know it was in Michigan at first until I actually looked into it.
Right.
I was like,
not many people know about Oxford, at least on our side of town.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. Let's lighten the mood a little bit. Let's start it off. We can't start off a RiceBowls podcast without what time is it?
Jose's Fun Fact. Yes. Let us hear something.
Light us up, man. It's been a tough week and a half. Light us up.
Did you guys know?
I don't know. Tell me.
Only 5% of the ocean has been explored.
What do you mean by that?
Only 5% has been explored.
Actually, I did know that.
Really?
I'm not gonna lie, I knew it too.
Not like the exact number, obviously, but I do know that we know more about space than we know about the ocean, which is a crazy thing to think about.
Only 5% of the whole world.
And you gotta think about it.
We're all
the
water.
World, it's made up of pretty much ocean, water.
There's more water than
look
land.
at the globe, it's just water.
But why haven't we though?
Because
sea creatures?
We can't go deep enough.
We can't.
Doesn't it compress?
The water pressure will literally explode us.
Damn. And we run out of oxygen.
Yeah.
Why don't they just send a?
They do. But still, even the drones can only hold so much.
Really?
It's like pitch black down there, from what I heard.
Yeah, it is pitch black. Because there's no actual light in the water. It's only from what reflects off the sun. Mm-hmm. So then, once that reflection wears off,
until you run into one of those guys from Nemo, finding Nemo.
Exactly, those guys with the little dangling thing at the top with the light.
Guys, dude.
The little dangling thing. They are pretty cool though.
They're cool,
they are
but it's
pretty cool.
Have you guys ever seen a picture of it?
Yeah,
those things look.
You got to think like
an alien.
Okay, so like the top of the ocean is like the suburbs, and then down at the bottom is like the hood. It is. Yeah. So like down at the bottom is just the hood, because it's just pitch black, and that's where all the gangsters are. You know
just
what I mean?
A little bit
that you don't want to mess with. And if you get down there, you might get your goldfish stolen.
You guys ever seen SpongeBob where he goes to the side of town? Where he's stuck on that road where he can't find a way back up to the bottom.
That was a good one. I actually love that episode.
The episode is actually scary. Yeah.
All right, let's get back into the tragedy in Oxford. I think we're going to start off first by just playing one of the videos that was in the classroom. We'll have it up on the screen for the ones watching. For the ones listening, get ready to listen. Yep. Here we go, boys.
Yeah, he said it's safe to come out.
We're not willing to take that risk right now. I can't hear you. We're not taking that risk right now. Okay, well, come to the door. Look at my bag, bro.
No. Yeah, bro.
He said no. He said bro.
He said bro. Red flag.
Go.
It's really crazy to think about, because it's you go to school, you expect to just kind of sometimes fuck around, learn,
have a little bit of fun,
Yeah. But then you just go to school and then, some shit that happens to you.
You got to think of it like from a parent's standpoint. You send your kid to school to go ahead and get an education, to be around their friends so they can learn, and they should be safe, and you shouldn't have to worry about it. But it's crazy that we got to go through things like this.
Really is, Gina. Just I don't know what these kids are going through, but just imagine like going to school and actually like murdering the people that you grew up with.
Yeah,
It's crazy.
Like, that is insane to just think about.
I mean, since you were this tall,
Literally,
little in kindergarten, you guys all grew up to go to high school together.
high school. That's like what, damn near 8 years.
It's,
or whatever.
it's longer than that.
It's
I mean,
longer,
from
you
to
know.
senior year, it's like it's 13.
Even if-
about 13 years if you went to
even if
preschool.
like you don't even talk to them.
Yeah, it's like
you guys
know
People you
each
see every
other's-
day. It's people you spent 5 out of the 7 days of the week with. It's ridiculous.
Even though like you don't know them, it's just still like for you to actually like go through something like that, like
It's crazy. I couldn't think of it. I don't have that evil in me to sit here and just cold blood murder people that I see every single day. These aren't random people. And even if they were random, it wouldn't make it okay.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. One thing I do have to say though, this is a little fun fact. It only lasted 5 minutes because of the school's training. And I know you guys remember that it started when we were in high school with if an intruder came in with a gun, we started doing that training. So it
Alice.
Alice, you're right. And it only lasted 5 minutes. So that's one thing to be proud of. But it was 4 tragic deaths, and I think about 7 or 8 were injured.
Yeah,
6,
something like that.
Yeah,
I think six were injured.
Yeah, six or 7 were injured. I'm pretty sure.
You know the
And then 4
guy,
deaths.
Ethan, he's being charged with like terrorism,
Yeah, all
like
this-
not terrorism, but like act of murder.
I actually
Yeah.
wrote down the stats. Let me look it up. Not stats, but you know.
It had to have been premeditated. I mean, that's
Yeah, it was
had to have been
premeditated, but-
premeditated.
And
There's like, let me see, 4 counts of first degree murder,
Mhm.
7 counts of assault with intent to murder, 12 counts of using weapon in commission of a crime.
yeah.
That's
Another
crazy.
thing too is his parents also they're trying to charge
Oh
their
yeah,
parents.
for sure.
Trying to charge
Because
their parents,
the
too.
father had bought the gun
Yep.
on Black Friday,
Yeah.
or some shit like that.
Yeah, and the one thing they say is like you gotta have it up,
Yeah.
and the kids should know where the gun's at.
Well, my dad was saying, he was like, yeah, you can put it up, you know, whatever, even if you don't have a safe for it, and like you put it like underneath your bed. He's like the bolt lock for like the trigger. He
Yeah.
said that can be like cut off with bolt cutters.
Yeah,
You know, it's easy to, you know, just get into it if you don't have like a safe, because you know them
But at
bitches
the
are
same
expensive.
time, he was a grown ass kid. You know what I mean? He was 15 years old.
Did you guys see his Instagram?
You know not to touch a gun. No, I did not.
didn't.
It was like pretty like
I saw-
disturbing.
I saw a picture of it.
Yeah.
His bio was something like, it was something like demonic. I think it was
Yeah,
like, I'll see you
yeah,
tomorrow,
yeah.
Oxford.
No other way you can describe it besides just walking devil.
Yeah.
But I do think that video that we just showed was actually pretty cool because the class, they sat there and they banded together and they made a smart decision and they listened to him. As soon like he said, as soon as he said bro, he took that as a red flag and they all bolted out the window and saved their lives. So that was pretty cool
I
to see.
heard, it actually wasn't the killer, but even if that's the case, they used their senses and just
It's
they
life or
caught
death.
the red flag.
Yep, it's life or death.
It's like even you don't know who it could be outside of the door, so you really
Because
just
you
gotta
know,
act.
even if an officer is just saying "bro," you know, maybe he's just trying to like calm them down.
Exactly.
Even if it was or wasn't an officer, it's just crazy to think like they all, like you said, like they all came together and like they like okay, let's go, like let's just get the fuck out of here. You know,
We went through our own kind of experience with something like that through our 4 years of high school. We won't go into detail about it, but I mean, with us being in some type of situation like that, how did it make you guys feel in that moment?
well, at first we didn't know like what was going on because me and Will were in the same class.
Where were you guys?
We were in the gym.
Yeah, we were in gym.
I mean, because
I
at the
bet you
time-
guys were in gym class fucking around.
Yeah,
yeah, we were.
Hear me out,
we were.
because that day it was a early release.
Yeah, it
day.
was. It was
early
an
release day.
early release day.
You know how Jim is, you know. You know how Woj is. He doesn't
Yeah.
really care. So we
Yeah.
were just hooping,
With
you
some
know, do whatever.
sweats.
Exactly. So then it's like we're just hooping, and then we hear the bell ring. It's like, hold on, guys. You know, you guys can't leave yet. okay, we just keep playing.
And the gym was open. I mean, there's all windows around that gym.
Oh yeah, we saw basically everything.
It was all windows.
We knew something was up when we saw like the firefighters, the police cars like come and roll up.
News van pull up. It's like, what's going on?
Well, yeah, like
that was like an hour and a half into after that second hour of class period had ended. So we're just, me, Jose, or everyone in the class, we're just like, what's going on? And Woj didn't even know. That's the thing.
It took about 30 to 40 to an hour before we actually could figure out what was going on.
I think it was the news that like really said
the news, and then boom, it just started spreading from class to class to class. We all called and texted each other and talked to each other, but like, how did it feel? Like, were you guys scared?
For me, in the moment, I was scared because in my situation, I have siblings that also went to the high school, and I was worried about them. Well, I knew I was in a safe place, or at least I thought so, but I didn't know where my siblings were. So I was actually pretty scared for them, and I was worried a little bit. But at the end of the day, I did get to go home and see them, so I was pretty glad.
You had family in the school too?
Just one.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope he's okay. Whatever classroom,
Leslie was there too.
Was she?
She was. It was our junior year. So you had two in the
Oh
building.
yeah, you're right. Leslie was there.
You had two in the building. So yeah, it was crazy. Me myself, I was
because I didn't know like at first like what was going on, like Will said.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, like that's when I actually started to get worried, and I think I actually did text Leslie and was like, "Hey, you good?" And like we all called each other and shit.
Me myself, I was in the in our tech building, which is a separate building from our high school, and we were all just sitting there because we're kind of like the islanders, like we were separated off. So something went down, and it was kind of easy to just go and bust right through. You know what I mean? So we were definitely scared, and again, there's windows around us too.
I feel like being in the tech building is kind of tough because you literally have no idea what is going on.
Yeah,
because you're literally in another building.
Yep.
And I think there's like only like a couple exits.
Yeah,
there's literally only two ways out.
Yeah.
No, I thought some classrooms had like doors.
Some of
like
them.
Couple.
But it's like the main. It's just that hallway.
But the thing is though, when somebody is sitting at the counter, the doors are locked.
Yeah, but
that is true.
I mean, if you got a gun or something, it don't take nothing to break some glass. You know what I mean? What do you guys think was going through his mind though? What do you think makes a person do something like that? Sit here and say, I'm gonna take my father's firearm, go to my school, and shoot kids that I went to school with for.
He must have been because I heard this. He was actually like getting bullied, supposedly speaking.
Yeah.
It hits people different.
Yeah.
Than other people. Some other people just say whatever, but then you got like one of those kids that just say, okay, keep messing with me.
Yeah.
Keep pushing me. Keep pushing me. Keep pushing me. And then one day he's just had enough of it, and it doesn't make it right.
Yeah. For sure.
But
definitely not right.
Yeah, but he just probably just kept saying, okay, I'm gonna remember.
What I think, it might go back to his home situation too, but you really could never know what's going on with somebody because like you said, some people take it differently. You might mess with the wrong person. You don't know what's going on at home. Like he could actually take that to heart, and like he could actually like.
You're saying like it's a build up from even what Jose said is getting bullied at school, and then his situation at home and how much that's adding up to him.
Yeah, it's building up. So
all at once, just hitting a person.
Like
it could make a person snap. It definitely
for
could.
Sure.
I think one thing cool that I did love about our high school is that there wasn't a lot of bullying. I don't really think there was a lot of bullying. We did kind of band together. We had all kinds of different races.
There was a
different
couple fights
colors
here and there. But
fights, but fights are different from bullying, though.
True.
We didn't really sit here and target one person or a group of people. We all were pretty equal and pretty fair. That's one thing I loved about our high school.
As of what we know.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, if viewers don't know, our high school was a little bit smaller, so we all did kind of know each other.
Yeah,
we banded with each other.
Yeah,
we banded with each other
sure.
heavy. We really did. But at the same time, it's like we did know those kids were like, hey, don't push them because
because then they might snap.
You don't know what they could do.
Yeah.
You don't know what they can do. You don't know what they got going on.
Now let me ask you guys something. Do you guys think we should have like gun control after this?
I don't think gun control that'll never probably happen. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I just don't think
Right.
the people let that happen.
Yeah.
I think what about the metal detectors in school?
I actually think that's a good idea.
I think that's a great
It's
idea.
expensive, but
So
you know, it's
what?
something. Yeah, no, but it's something.
Could save
They got
to-
the
a lot
money.
of
yeah.
lives. I
Everybody
think that-
paying their taxes.
That is a
Mhm.
great idea.
Go
Yeah.
put the
Metal
metal detectors in.
detectors.
They don't want to look. They don't want to look like hood. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They frown upon it.
Mhm.
They do it in Detroit schools all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit schools got it.
Mm-hmm.
Go and put them in the upper class schools, in the richer schools, in the middle class schools. It's fine.
No, like I'm
Safe
saying,
and
like gun
sorry.
control, like just on like certain guns.
There is gun control on certain guns. There's certain firearms.
I
that you
mean,
can't have.
yeah, but like I can still buy like maybe like an AR. Like I can just look in a magazine and I can buy like an automatic. Like you know what I'm saying?
You talking about in like general or like in school?
No, in
place?
general.
Or just in general?
Yeah, just in general. You know, because I can go off the street and buy a big ass AR. You know what I'm saying?
You could, but at the same time, I'm sure his dad did the right things that he had to do to get the weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like he just got it and then got it for his son to go and shoot up the people.
Yeah, no, but I'm just saying, just even if you do it the right way, do you
No
think
matter
they should be selling
no
those
matter what,
guns?
it'll always be a black market. No matter what, you'll always be able to get a gun off the
Yeah,
street.
that's
it's
the
not
same like
it's not
drugs.
hard to get a gun.
Yeah, what do you
It'll
think,
always
Jose?
be like that.
What
I
do you
mean,
think
I
about
think we
that?
should have just some restrictions,
To like
You know,
what
on
kind of
some
what kind
guns.
of restrictions?
like on
what
some guns that we can't buy, like the ones that you could just shoot, like the ones in the game.
Those are you can't have fully automatic weapons.
You can't?
No, those are illegal.
Yeah.
Only semi-automatic. So there's rules
even
and there's
semi.
stipulations. But then what? Nobody's gonna have no gun.
I mean, you could still have guns.
But it's semi and there's auto. You don't want semi or there's either semi-automatic or there's automatic. What do you want? You don't want no guns.
There's a difference.
Okay, I'm tripping, man.
No, you're good. I get what you're saying though. Is that there should be that wall, and there is a pretty thick wall into getting the gun. But at the same time, it is easy to get to it.
It's yeah.
And like I said, I'm sure his dad did all the right things that he had to do. But who's gonna sit there and think, oh, my 15-year-old kid is gonna go in there and steal my gun? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. Very sad incident.
It is crazy. I don't know. It's crazy. It's
You know, and I think
it's
it
tough.
like it takes a toll on the school.
on the
you know,
school, on the
because
family.
like look at even
whole
what happened
community.
with us. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
the whole community.
Yeah.
You know, even the next day after, me and
Oh my
Deontay
God.
went. Did you go, Will?
I didn't
Oh
go.
my God.
okay.
When we had the ceremony on the field, me and
That-
Jose both said it. You could just feel the
Like the
weight,
weight
and
that
the
was
pressure
just-
and that energy and the love and the sadness all right there when we grouped together as a community. It was beautiful.
But even
know what?
that,
That's
even
what
that,
I'd
I
like
didn't,
to
I
see.
didn't intend that.
But it's like,
Oh, my bad.
What'd you
Oh yeah.
No, go
Okay.
ahead.
Even then, I didn't intend that. But even like the week after we went to school, everyone in the whole building could still feel that.
mm-hmm.
Like it was just a crazy.
Crazy.
feeling.
It was so
just, I don't
crazy
think I would
feeling.
ever experience ever again.
I wish you would have came to the event because it was amazing. That's the only way I can say is that it was really amazing.
You know, it's kind
It
of
was
sad
amazing.
because it's like that's only like when we bond. You know, when
someone
somebody
dies,
has to,
you're right.
when somebody
That
has
is
to
true.
die, you know, it's kind of sad because it's like when I saw like you know everybody there, you know, you don't know what could happen to them, you know, so it's like not every day is promised, you know, so
You're right. I don't know. It hit so close to home with us being in Michigan. It hit so close to home. It brought up a lot of bad memories, and like we said, rest in peace to the ones that lost their lives, and we hope the ones that are injured can heal and get back better. We send peace, love, and God to the families.
to everybody in the school, too.
Everybody in the school. He's right.
You
All
know,
support.
whoever, even who saw it, you know, if,
You know what's insane?
Mm.
I actually kind of know someone who went to that school.
really,
Yeah, like I go to church, or like the church that my family goes to. There's somebody that goes to that school,
Yep.
and I'm in a group chat. So when it was happening, like she was texting, like, "Can you guys pray? Like, you know, like there's an armed like person in the school."
Crazy.
I read it. I was like, "Wait, hold on, what?" And I saw the news all over social media everywhere.
Yeah.
I went back to the messages, like it was just scary because like an hour later she answered. She was like, "Oh, like my family's fine, but you know," she listed like there's like 3 injured, da 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 da. You know, it was just crazy to think about because I see that person sometimes, and it's like just just to think about someone that I know was in that situation, I can only imagine what she was feeling during that moment.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And you know,
So
it's
much
crazy because it's like that happens, you know, and then the next day, a bunch of like across Metro Detroit schools, you know, Sterling High schools, consolidated, you know, school threats.
It's a time to bond together, not a time to sit here and try to get time off school.
That's so
you don't
crazy,
make threats on the school. Same thing happened to us too.
Yeah, it did.
Same thing happened to us.
Well, every year happened something.
Yeah, something crazy happened, but it's just not right. Like, it's not okay to say that just to get off of school. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's too much.
Who knows? It
it's
could
too
be like
much.
a TikTok trend or something. Even if it is, that's still insane.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's still
man.
insane because, you know, like, if you don't want to go to school, don't go to school. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to put others people's lives in danger. Man, because, you know, it's sad. You don't know what could happen.
It's the evil world we live in. It really is. And like I said, all you can do is pray for those families and send them love and send them any kind of support that you can. That's all the time we have for you guys today. We're the steamiest podcast on the internet. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, interact with us. Please interact with us. There's too many people watching us but not subscribing. Make sure you guys go ahead and down there and subscribe and click that notification button. If you're listening to us, make sure you follow us. Make sure you share. We love you guys. We thank you so much for the support, and we all hope you're all safe and healthy.
You know what? Actually, go on our most recent Instagram post and comment what you guys want us to talk about.
Please go on our Instagram. At RiceBowls PODCAST.
You guys.
Look at our TikTok at RiceBowls PODCAST.
Show some love. Shout us out. Everything. We're on all platforms. Remember
all platforms.
Even if you guys want to hit us up, you guys go to Instagram and search RiceBowls PODCAST. You see who we're following. It's just us three.
Get in our DMs.
You know, even if you just want to, you know,
talk
just
to us,
make
interact with us, ask us questions.
Absolutely.
We're more than willing to answer them.
For sure.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are the steamiest podcast on the internet. On my left,
Jose Hernandez.
And on my right,
William Lee.
We love you guys. I think you got to cue in that music, Jose.